Everything definitely helps. Everything helps. The thing is, I don't think that, and I always say this, I don't think that people care enough anymore in our communities to even try.
It
We,
remind me of, let's say, a dirty house. Motherfuckers keep cleaning up. Eventually, they get tired and give in. Like, fuck it, this
just
bitch
leave it
just
how
gonna
it
be what it
is.
is.
Yeah.
Like, I'm tired of cleaning up after the lazy motherfuckers, and that's what it is. That's what's bringing us down. What's up, Snow?
For sure, that's what's
Yeah,
bringing
that's
us
what's bringing
down
us down.
all day long.
I think it starts with us, like I said, because we are the next generation of adults that is, already in the rise.
Right.
So it's really all on how we raise our children. Um, I know everybody got different aspects, but I do feel like some old values need to come back.
I feel like all the old values need to come back
Yeah, I
as
do
it pertains
strongly
to
believe it
children.
takes a village. I really do. Like, I don't know why
Because we
the
was raised
teacher
in the
can't
village
even
in all
tell you about
reality.
your child without you getting an attitude.
Well, we was raised in the village though. In all
Right, we
reality,
was. We are the last ones that was raised in the village. So that's why I say that. Like, back then, the adult word was gold over ours. The teacher called and said you was too talkative.
you was too
Your
talkative.
parent ain't give a fuck.
Yeah.
She don't call me every day. Everybody ain't wake up and say, let's pick on you today. Like,
Right.
the neighbors call, I saw such and such doing this around the corner. Damn. You would want to know if your fucking child was around there lighting books and matches and shit, bitch.
you
Because
got-
your house is next when you're not looking. Like,
Yep, but you got motherfuckers that said, mind your fucking business. Don't worry about what the
Yeah,
fuck my
like,
kid doing. Why you worry about
how
your
is
kid?
it that your child can show attitude? Like, I had to definitely instill that into my son. Like, we shouldn't even know how the fuck you feeling. Hold that shit for later.
Way
I need
later
that
when
video.
you
can
grown.
punch the air. You can do all that shit. But I don't want to know you got a fucking attitude, or I'm going to take it like you want to fight me.
No, you do want to fight me. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah. What? You let me see your attitude? Shit.
So, but that's the loss. That's what's lost in the community.
And it's crazy because, all right, our generation, all of us got our ass whooped. It probably was very few. You probably was a mama's fucking person, always up under your mama's titty
Even
or
if
some
you
shit.
was, you got your ass.
But
beat.
everybody got their ass whooped. And I understand that now that we got older and got kids, a lot of us is like, we want to do different. Maybe you was in a too abusive home and that caused you to be like, no, I want to be, because I know I used to like, I ain't about to whip I know for damn sure I was going to whip my kids' ass with no extension cord. But I'm like, I ain't going to whip my kids and this, and that. And you had the little fuckers and it's like, oh, they can do anything as they want. But until them fucking legs get working and then it's, I'm going to whoop your ass. It's like our generation, a lot of us said, I'm going to take that out. I'm not going to raise my child that way. And I'm not taking nothing from you. But you still got to be stern. It's a lot of people that is lonely, don't have nobody. They drive people away. Hey, love. They drive people away. They don't understand closure or not getting closure in a lot of situations in life. So they don't even know how to handle people, which causes them to be, like I said, lonely. And now their child is their best friend. Grandparents as well, because you got some older grandparents that talk around the kids like they their age. Fucking stupid ass bitch. That bitch said she was coming back to get you Friday. Bitch probably out there smoking and drinking and sucking.
Yeah,
like you get what I'm saying? And we guilty too.
Sure.
Cause I grew up in a home. I ain't gonna lie. They talk shit hard in our home.
Yeah.
Hard about each other. Ain't gonna fuck with. We was walking, talking, falling. So.
Real
We was
shit.
up on shit. I was finding myself doing a lot of talking around my kids, thinking they not paying me no mind. But all that matter, all that B-side.
Yeah, all that shit, all that. So I don't talk in certain manners around my children. I don't use certain words because I know what I was exposed to and how that shit made me turn out. And I don't want my kids to turn out like that. Like, you know what I mean? I don't want my kids to grow up in that manner. So, like, my mom never talked bad about my dad. Like, I never heard my mom talk bad about my dad. And then when I got down on him, when I felt like I was grown enough to do that, she checked that shit from the door. Hold on, nigga, that's your father. Fuck the bullshit and all that. So, that was different. Now you sit around and hear people talk all kind of crazy about the kids' fathers and be like, how would you expect the kid... How do you expect the kid to look at the father?
That's my baby.
after all these years around hearing his nonsense.
Yeah, cause I heard the bad talking. Like, my mom died at a young age. I come to Philly. My dad's still trying to be in my life, but my grandma, I'm like, fuck this nigga. Like he fucked her and fucked her over or something. Like, damn, my mom wasn't even this mean to the nigga. She might bop him a few times. He couldn't come past the second step some days, wave to me from the walkway, but damn, mom let him visit. He bring clothes. She want to go through them. No, your big ass ain't wearing this shit. Bitches for me. Like,
shout out to my mom,
like,
man. My mom was
shout out to my mom, yes. But she used to talk mad shit, and my brother speak about that a lot, about how they always talk bad on his dad, and it really hit him whenever he went and robbed somebody. Remember when he was going to the private school? Yeah. His dad robbed somebody, and the family wouldn't let that shit live down. So he felt like they was talking it into existence. Yeah, for him to not be shit. For him to be like his dad, and he was the cause of his dad going to jail because he went. His dad ain't robbed that motherfucking store for his tuition for that school. He wasn't even paying on the tuition. The mom side of the family was paying on the tuition, like. Yeah. But it goes to show a lot with us talking around the kids, how it affects them.
Yeah, man, they catch it. They take to it. You'll hear a kid. When you hear a kid say, "Man, fuck my pop," or you be like, yo,
they taking a lot of anger.
You fucking 10 years old. What you mean, fuck your pop? But, I mean.
Yup, inheriting that fucking anger from the parents. That's their fucking friend. We gonna jump on your dad. Like, and I don't know. I just don't understand it.
I ain't feeling it. I don't get it. I ain't feeling it either, though. Like, so I be trying to, and even when I be trying to, because I try to get to the young boys.
To turn your child against their other parent. That's some selfish ass shit.
The women do it all the time. And I talk to women about it. Hate. It's bitterness. It's ignorance. It's
the child losing out.
It's maliciousness, right? It's all it's facetious.
You're pushing on neglect. You're fucking edging on neglect. Because it's a lot of dads that say fuck this shit. And it's like, my stand is I won't fuck with a nigga that don't take care of his kids. Right. But it's like, you really got to hear these men's stories nowadays and figure it out for yourself. You know what I mean? Because some do lie.
Well, that's a fact.
But it's a few men that actually asked for my help, or I've offered to help and they took my help and they tried to go through the steps. I try to tell them from a woman perspective. I know it got to do with closure, needing closure. So.
But how do you give someone closure who is not ready for it? Like you can have closure,
really gotta
right?
Think outside the box.
Like, I got closure. Like, I'm good. Someone spoke to you. What's up, Miss Unforgettable? Like, I got closure. Like, I'm good on a situation, right? Mm-hmm. However, her not having closure and not even wanting closure.
Because it's different stages of grievance, and they're at the anger stage. And you got to think outside the box. We only go by what we used to. If you need a third party there, like, if you know this bitch crazy about you, she just may never let go. You need someone in the room that's going to be a neutral source, someone that makes her feel comfortable and at ease, and so on and so forth, because they'll know how to tame her. Okay, listen, she snapped, barking at the mouth, foaming at the mouth. Let that person calm her down. Hey, I understand. You understand? Yeah, I understand. Okay, we understand where you're coming from. You know, and reiterating the question or reiterating, letting them explain where they feel, but they have to take an understanding. Like, conversation is the closure. Because you're giving them the chance to say everything they felt. Even if when you broke up a year ago, they still feeling it. That's where the anger comes from. So they need to get that shit out so that they can get it off their chest. They get to see you face it, because that's all they want is you to face it. And you just have a heart with it. All right, I'm sorry. We got that a lot. I'm sorry. I broke your heart. I fucked up. What do you want me to do? You know what I mean?
That's not enough.
No, it's not. Because I know the next thing they may say it. I want to work it out, or I want my fair chance. Listen, and then you got to be a man. Look, I'm older now. I totally understand. Or this was so long ago. Listen, I'm at a better state of mind now. Like, and I'm sorry. I fucked up. I was toying with your heart, or I was wasting your time, or I wasn't listening. Name the shit she used to complain about. I was doing this. I was doing that. I wasn't ready. And I can honestly say I don't think I'm ready now because the life that I know I want, I tell guys a lot of time, I'm working on myself. I don't have time right now. Right. I know what I want in life.
But
and in order to get there, I gotta get to a certain level myself to ask for that.
How many? A lot of women I talk to, they understand that, right? It's the women that I deal with that I can't understand how everybody else understands that, and they don't. And then it's always, I'm not no fucking angel, not by any stretch of the imagination.
Right.
When you say I'm sorry, when you're sincere, when you say I apologize, and I know that I did this, that, and the third to you, you even accepting it get turned on you. Or now you like, no, I'm serious. Like, I'm sorry. Now you just saying anything. What the fuck? What?
They are being rebellious and stubborn at the same time. It still all falls into anger. They gotta really, like, all right, let's say you at that stage, you saying that, and they like, oh, you just saying it. Listen, I'm seriously having this talk for closure.
Right.
I want to be cool with you. You was cool before we started fucking around. Right. You know what I mean? Or just whatever. I want you as a friend. I fucked up. I gotta live with it.
Right.
Once I get myself together and I feel like I'm up to what you are worth, I might try to come at you again later on down the line. But I know right now, I can't give you what you want. So I'm not even going to waste your time. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's really the way you say it sometimes.
Right.
And you could butter her up without letting her know you buttering her up. If you just talk a little bit more with sense, she'll even be stuck. Can't wait to get back to her girlfriend. Bitch, this nigga used 3 big words the whole time he talked to me. Who the fuck he fucking that's teaching him these big, like, you know what I mean? Like, but that's when it's their girlfriend's turn to go ahead and make her accept responsibility as well. Because even though they act that type of way, their girlfriends don't always be edging them on. They'll tell them, bitch.
So no, they're not listening to them girlfriends that's telling them that they wrong, really. In real life, they're not listening to the girl, because they do have the girlfriends that's telling them that they're wrong. But they're not listening to them girlfriends. I don't understand, like, even as a girlfriend, as a homeboy.
Family could tell them.
Even as a homeboy, as a family member, and whatever it is, like, I'm not taking you around there to do no nut shit. Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, I'm finna take you in the other direction because you want some bullshit. Mm-hmm. But you get some of these people who do have those friends and they don't listen to those friends. They listen to the friends like, yeah, come on, girl, you should fucking blow his bust his car window. Yeah.
See, like, yeah. I definitely understand where you're coming from.
I never
they
really
want
understand.
it from you. They want it from the
what
men.
Do they want?
But what they don't understand is men is about fixing a problem. They hear the problem, figure it out, fix it. That's it. Move on. No. We want to bring it the fuck up, bitch about it until you fix it, throw it in your face
after you fix it.
And that's because you still holding on to something else that you probably can't bring up because you know damn well he gonna bark back at you because he tired of that shit. You know what I mean? Right. So we start being petty. Like, it's a lot that us women gotta take responsibility of and face. It's stuff that we never got to learn to deal with, and I think that it all do go back from childhood. All of them, like I said, when I said before, you younger, your mom got a boyfriend or a friend. He covered her up for 6 fucking months. Next thing you know, we're Mr. Charles. Don't you fucking ask about Mr. Charles. Like, damn, we ain't learned the fucking closure. So it's like, we don't got it as a fucking adult.
Yeah.
Now we acting just like her. Like,
don't ask about nobody you don't see. What the fuck?
You said it was my uncle, bitch. Damn, is he dead? What the fuck is going on?
No, that shit be crazy though, man. I think, like, and I know we were talking about something different, but I think like dating and relationships now are frivolous. I feel like they're frivolous right now. I feel like no one's operating off of faith. No one's really believing anyone.
I just seen a fucking video clip somebody sent to me. The girl on the clip saying, yeah, we tired of holding the device up to our heads. No more talking on the phone. Send a text or an email. And then the guy, you know, the response to it, he like, I so agree. I've been waiting for somebody to say this. I feel like that's running away from a lot of responsibility. You no longer want to. Y'all hold the fucking phone up for them fucking FaceTime. I'm an Android, so y'all hold them motherfucking phones up for them FaceTime. That shit irritates me when a motherfucker want to. What you want to look at? We could talk. Like.
Yeah, because but the whole.
I could come over. We could blow. But what the fuck?
Yeah,
my arm hurt.
I like the FaceTime because I want to see your expression when I'm saying the things that you're saying, and I want you to see the expression when I'm saying the things that I'm saying.
I understand your boo boo.
Through expression, you can see sincerity, right?
All right, I'll take that.
Now, outside of that shit that she was talking about, just texting, you will never get a response from me.
I feel like that's some sneaky ass controlling shit as well. Like you just want to be free to do you. You don't want to be bothered.
It don't. I don't know. I got.
That's why I don't want an iPhone. No, you can't get my location. The fuck?
I got 854 text messages on one phone.
Drinking until I motherfucking.
And I got 60 on another one. So that's 900 unread text messages.
Yeah, I got a lot in my.
And it's primarily because why are you texting me? I want you to. If I can fucking formulate the sentence in my head, I can ask you via text. I'd rather you just tell me like I call you, be like, yo, hey, just text me. And then that way. But I really don't. I catch myself sometimes texting people before I call. But then I'll text and then call.
How you?
So it's like, you know what I'm saying? But the texting shit has gotten way out of hand. Way out of hand.
Yeah, because I've met a couple of guys and they be like, oh, I don't really like talking on the phone. And it's like, well, I'm never going to take you serious. Like, now when they say that shit, I'll be like, you never going to see me a day in your life.
Yeah.
We can text here and there if I'm bored. Nigga ain't got no right to say, hey, how your day going? But, because you be on their good morning fucking list until they fucking get tired of that one word, two word answer. But I be like, you never going to see me a day in your life. Because they always, that's the first thing they trying to do is, they be like, when I'm going to see you. Or when I'm going to see you. Then you be like, I be like, I don't know, when you want to go somewhere, when you want to go out. I can come over your house tonight.
What?
For what?
Yo, y'all niggas crazy.
And see, I live with my baby dad, so I be like, what you going? Getting to be with my baby dad? Like, what the fuck is you about to do? And we don't even sleep together in the same bed. But I'm just saying, like, because who are you to fucking invite yourself over? You don't even know me.
I'm hearing that. It's sad, man, because I'm hearing that. And y'all, anybody in there, y'all get in, y'all will give y'all input. Y'all could do that, man. Anybody here want to give input?
I know it's bad to say this. I know it's bad to say this, but I'm just that asshole. Like, I wish it was a bitch slipping niggas Mickeys. Like, y'all so easy to get over a bitch house. Get the wrong bitch, she slip you a Mickey, you wake up raped. Like, I ain't saying no ass play, but you wake up raped. This bitch stayed on it. I might be having your babies. Like, on some scary shit.
On some scary shit. You don't even, not even that you got that shit taken from you. That just she's a psycho fucking path.
Yeah.
And these dudes, yo, the accessibility to one's personal space. Dude, I heard a dude tell me, bro, I'm fucking all these shorties off of what you doing? Nothing. I'm on my way. What? That shit work? Nigga, when I was coming up, you had to be like, shit, look here, listen, man. We're going to go to the movies. We're going to go eat. We're going to go to the carnival and pray to God I get some ass after all of those events.
Yeah, and that's what's pissing me off. It's like the men is acting more entitled. Don't get me wrong. I totally understand that. Yep. The woman is going overboard. We go overboard with everything. The eyelashes, the hair, the fucking BBL. We go overboard. I totally understand. One guy said, we still in the drag swag. I cracked the fuck up because he not lying. The drags wear them long, dumbass fucking eyes. It's okay to enhance it, but damn, bitch.
Shout out to the drag swag, though. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, he said you straight still in drag swag.
And that's true. These women looking like they fresh out of coffins or fresh ready to get into the motherfucker.
We do tend to go overboard. I try to chuck it up to ignorance. A lot of us don't know. We learning ourselves. We learning how to do our own makeup. We watching videos. We learning how to do... Man, when I first started drawing my eyebrows on, them bitches look like potato wedges. Like, it took for my girlfriend to say something. So, fuck it. I stopped drawing them on. You probably think it's more forehead. I don't give a fuck anymore. But the men is acting way more... like they... I'm not saying they don't deserve more, because you deserve just as much.
Right.
But it's like, you are supposed to be the man. You are supposed to be the leader. You are supposed to be the head. So why not take control from the beginning? Let me show you what type of person I am and what I bring to the table. You ain't got to bring it all to the fucking table. You just dating. You just getting to know each other. But why? It's even for the ones that be like, all right, I'm going to take you somewhere. So I can understand what you like to do, so on and so forth, let them get a feel for you. But where you want to go? What you want to eat?
Like, no, I mean, no, that's serious. No, so if I now, because I'm a guy that's asked ladies, can I take you out, right? And then they say sure, and then I'm saying, well, what do you like to do?
That's fine, but not where do you want to go? Because you'll be insulted if she be like, steak 48. You'll look at her like, bitch, stop fucking playing with me. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you have to take responsibility on your own. Hey, Don, you got to take responsibility on your own. Be the fucking leader. Okay, you know you want to take her on a date.
Right.
You know from the past what girls like. You probably done seen some shit now on social media that looks fun. It might be fun with another person.
Right.
Take initiative. I'm sorry, y'all. Take initiative. Come up with the shit. Even if it's corny the first time. The corny shit is now starting to be the stuff they want because they feel like they tired of the same shit over and over again.
Yep. Yep.
Like, you fuck around can get the pussy faster if you...
Let's take them for a walk.
Let's walk and talk. Let's hold hands. Let's motherfucking...
These people...
Y'all too good to take a picture there. I thought you was the man. I thought these bitches knew you wasn't theirs.
The conversations have even... Like, the attention span is shortened, right? That's what the internet has done to us. Is giving us such a short attention span. So even for me, when I'm out and I'm trying to have a conversation with someone, it's rarely, I'm not going to say never. It's rarely that someone's attention span is longer than 15 minutes in reality.
Man, today you can read a bitch a poem and ask her what she think of it. That bitch will go
she
back and tell her friends.
Word.
You could read her the poem and tell her, tell me what you think of this. The bitch going back wearing shit to her friends. Bitch! This nigga recited Edgar Allan Poe to me, bitch! I ain't heard that shit since the 3rd grade.
No bullshit. They can call it all kind of corny
I'ma
shit.
fuck him. He's smart. He read. I'ma fuck him. Like, it don't take much.
It don't take much. But
it really just show some initiative. It's like men feel like I hear a lot of guys say, why they feel like they deserve something? Like, you get dick, my dick worth something. Nobody said your dick not worth that. Nobody said that. But if you the one asking, I feel like you should be enticing it. You should be giving them a reason to want to fuck you. Same for the girls. Like, when the girl hit y'all up, you want some company?
Right.
Nigga might say, you want to wear some lingerie for me? That's what he's requiring for her asking for his time. Did you make dinner? You want to bring me a plate? Like, and that's what you asked for. That's on you.
But not like how far in are we before we asking, you want some company? Yeah, wear that lingerie. I feel like if a shorty asked me if I want company, she coming naked. She coming ready.
She might not even be coming to give you none. Now you saw it and stuck in thought, why that bitch come over? Why that bitch say her period was on?
That did your good God Almighty.
You could have just been used for the week because she out of bread. Like,
yeah, that's the reality of it.
So I feel like the one that come to and ask is the one that should initiate. It's the same way in life. You want fucking food, you gotta go to the store and give your money for the fucking food. They put out the commercials to sell your ass the same way bitches put on the clothes to sell their ass. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
But when you come and approach, you have to initiate. And a lot of guys want to skip
why don't women do that?
The conversation. They want to go straight to fucking.
Yeah.
Well, that is a transaction at that point.
Because
you're
the women
do a job.
But the women is saying, okay, now the women that it's gotten to the point where the women are saying, okay, well, you want my time. Well, how much you got?
You want my time?
Yeah.
Ooh,
women think their time equates to their vagina.
What you mean when you say equates to their vagina?
Like, if I be like, yo, can I take you out? You think I'm asking the motherfucker to hit? The women think I'm asking to hit. Like,
they probably think you are trying to get some pussy because you're trying to initiate and take them out. But I don't see why the fuck. What the fuck is she going to charge you for the time for you taking her out?
Man.
Now, I can understand a chick saying that to a guy that's trying to come over her house. What you got for me, nigga?
When you trying to go over their house,
sit
they
on my
just
couch.
When you trying to go to their house, they just letting you come there.
But a lot of them know what it is. A lot of girls know what it is, and they want to fuck too. But the ones that know some type of worth, they might question a nigga because they know that's what he coming for. You ain't coming because you want to hear about my dad.
No, your crib
you
might be
hear what
cool.
Keisha
You
said earlier.
You not you personally, but the female might have a cool spot, like a chill spot, right? Mm-hmm. Now, granted, if the nigga talking to the shorty on that level, then she know what he trying to come over for.
And I feel like any nigga trying to come over, we already know what it's hitting for. Like,
so you feel like any dude trying to come to your crib ain't never trying to.
If he not just your homie and ain't been making passes at you. You get what I'm saying? But if it's somebody that's been making passes at you, somebody you done fucked before, because niggas will still hit you up years later that you done let hit and be like, ew, I'm trying to see you. And I be like, what? you can't even hit no more. The fuck is wrong with you?
No, but you got to remember though, right? Because sometimes you be like, it'd be like, damn, man, I need me a little piece of that from back and see if it's the same. But the shorty, it ain't the same with the shorties. I learned that the hard way. Because the shorty told me, like, bro, you ain't had this pussy in like 10, 15 years. Like, what makes you think I want to... And I know you back out here.
It's an insult. Like, what makes you think I'm that easy? All right. I guess maybe it was easy when they worked her up the first time. So maybe that's why they... but even for the ones... Because I done had motherfuckers that then came back and it wasn't easy. Like, they had to put in time. But they just felt like time just stopped and they still got the same privileges. No. Fucking the cost of living went up, standards went up, like... No,
now that shit I'll never understand. Like, sis, listen, man. You was letting me hit for Danny Wax all our lives. Life takes its turns. We go our separate ways. I come back and now you want JG Sky High? Hell, what?
She might have got her shit together. She might have went back to school, got a great job.
I appreciate that. So
now she requiring more. She don't even eat from Danny Wax.
That in which she should tell me, like, look here, listen, we can start slow. You're not about to start at no restaurant with no $50,
No.
$70.
I feel like females do need to show their worth, but they don't need to show it by giving up the pussy. That's the thing. Like, you really have to go by the old rules. Conversation. That's the point of face to face.
We already established that that's basically non-existent anymore. These people just getting together and fucking go drink, talk some bullshit, whatever it is, right? It's nothing of. In my experience, it's nothing of relevance, right? Mm-hmm. Then you talk shit, bullshit, get some ass, and that's it.
Yeah, see.
That shit
it's really people out here that's looking for a relationship. It's really people out here that want a relationship. And a lot of people stop them and say what they need to say to get in and play with their head when that's not really what they want. And then now that person crazy because they tripping. Why don't they get it? No, you done fucking let them on. Now they done went retarded. You mad at them now. No,
women naturally retarded, monster. And I don't care how nobody feels about that. Y'all just got this chromosome.
Let us put our feelings in.
Bro, women don't know how to do nothing without their feelings or emotions.
Our problem is we excuse so much that it's like at first you will listen, then you don't gotta real listen no more. We reeling our motherfucking self. We making up excuses. We're you know what I mean? Talking to our friends about it to help us get a better understanding, understanding you to not piss you off because they still want you to stay. So that's why it's always too late when they are speaking on something. You bitching about that now? I've been doing that for a year now. I can't take it no more, baby. I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry. I can't take it no more.
That's true though.
Yeah, like we wrong for that, but damn, you gotta have some type of sincerity. Like, all right, we speaking on it now. Hear us out, because we gotta be this close to our wits' ends that we finally speaking up about it. Because we want to please, so we'll excuse a lot. We won't say a lot. Because we want to please. We want you to stick around. We want you to be happy.
But y'all want... Okay, so women do that. They tend to do that. I feel like women think that we not supposed to have those same... We not supposed to get tired of the, I'm sorry, I'm not going to do it no more, or the... You know what I mean? Like, you be like, bro, like... And something with men, see... The thing that I understand, that I've grown to understand, this is for me as a man. When we need... As people, when we need space, just give it to them. If someone wants to talk, women will force you into saying things that You feel but don't mean. You know what I mean? Such a
out of
stupid ass
anger.
up.
Out of anger because
Right.
you being pushed to it. Like they do, like you said, they need to learn to give space. And a lot of people, it ain't just women, but
Right, it's people.
understood. Right. A lot of people don't know how to give space. Like when people argue, sometimes you need the space before you can. Like I now understand that we got to take space in between for a second. Maybe wait a day or so, wait a day or two, or a few hours,
Right.
and then come back and. Okay, can we talk
try
about
to
this
figure it
again?
out.
You know what I
Right.
mean?
Gotcha.
I want to keep attacking it so we can get it out the way. Because if I'm harboring shit and I'm trying to hide it, I'm acting sporadic with other shit now, and you don't know why.
Yeah, that
But
is
it's
correct.
Because you know.
Yeah, that is correct. I definitely understand that. But I don't. They think that the space. I'm not going to argue with a woman. If me and my lady gets into it, I gotta go. I can't be here because the women not gonna leave it alone. The women, just my from my dealings with women, they not gonna leave it alone. They're not gonna let you tell them when you're ready to tell them. And then should they do that, the next thing is you're not able to be 100% honest with them without them saying, well, some backlash type of stuff, right? They're not listening. Women, I don't feel like a lot of women actually listen to understand.
I think also what it is. All right, so just to back up just a little
Lo, what's
bit.
up, Lo?
I think when you're a couple, you can't. The space shouldn't be. If you live together, the space shouldn't be one leave. Because now that's driving the other one crazy. You just going for a peaceful drive, a peace of mind, so on and so forth.
Good looking, bro.
The other one is going crazy in their head because they're afraid now of what you may do out of anger. So space should be taken in the home. If you got to go in your little space in the basement or her stay in the room, you down in the living room, that's what the women got to learn to give enough space for it so you can air out.
But right, so even if you tell me go downstairs in the man cave, my lady tell me go, even not even tell me. I'm just there to that point. She knows that's my retreat, right? That's where I go at. For some women, they'll come down there, and they'll do certain different things, and it's like,
and it's crazy how to explain it. But you can be angry. You love somebody so much, you can be angry with them and still miss them. You know what I mean? Like, you mad at them, it's like, damn, my pride is what's keeping me. So when they come and do stupid shit, it's their pride. Like, they want you to miss them. They want to know, do you miss them? So let me go through this fucking 2 pairs of pants in the fucking washing machine while this nigga damn here.
Yeah, right. Slam the door, boom.
Yeah, like, that's them checking on you. But
you hear that shit? Love is checking on us.
You also said that we say that we can understand and don't be able to take understanding. Now, real quick, I just want to say something because it hit my mind. You know how like y'all have an argument and now you saying stuff to hurt each other. You saying like example. I'm gonna give you an example. She done bitched to you about the cousins taking her to the store and getting them to buy their kids all this shit. And so when y'all mad and you arguing, you like, yeah, cause you like being led to Walmarts and shit and being robbed. Like, excuse me, you know what I'm saying? So chicks, we bring up shit like we probably could.
And I just had diarrhea. You still ate my ass.
Like, so, us chicks, like, we bring up shit that we possibly could be over. And now you could tell when she over and when she not over some shit. You know what I mean?
How?
Keep bringing it up. The bitch truly ain't over it. But when you having those type of arguments, like what I just gave an example to, and she throw up some shit like, yeah, and you like slipping up and kissing bitches at bars. Like, you know what I mean? Y'all talked about this shit over with, but we'll hold on to some shit for ammo if it come to a time where we gotta fire at each other. You know what I mean? And it could be old ammo.
Well, yeah, because
the older it is, the more it pisses you off. So
exactly,
that ammo's strong as shit.
bro. You be like, bro, like what? Yo, hey, bro. You'd be like,
what's up?
Yeah, because if you wouldn't have had them ass pictures in your phone, and you'd be like, yo, the fucking ass, what are you talking about?
Yeah, like, you know, we will definitely hold on to some shit. But it's a difference from every little thing that go wrong and she bringing up this shit. That she's clearly not over. But when y'all firing at each other without firing at each other, like, bro, we gonna use that shit. Like, and cause I did that, and the guy was like, I thought you said you was over that shit. I am, but nigga, you talking shit, I'ma talk shit. Like, we here with it.
Stop asking me about over shit when you doing it. But don't ask me. I thought we was over that. You just did it.
Yeah, we are over it. But since you bringing up some shit you did.
No, not that they bringing it up. That they just did it again. Mm-hmm. Bro, you said you're sorry for doing it that time. Take this. Take for an example. Calling your phone. Mm-hmm. Don't overcall my phone. Do not overcall my phone. Yeah. When they overcall my phone, I feel some type of way. Yeah, and then I express that, and it's, I'm sorry, I'm not going to do it. The very next day, I got 37 missed calls.
Listen, I don't know how the fuck that shit is still going on. I just don't. I thought we left that back in, like, maybe the early 2000s. I don't know, because I didn't do that shit all crazy. I'm sure I did it before when I was younger, but I was never one of them people to, like, keep that shit going. Now, when somebody called my phone, I don't care if I send you the voicemail. You call back the second time, it better be important. Most people, I'm going to hello. If not, I call you. Now I got an attitude. Because, bitch, I know you didn't just. Now, a third time, you automatically get an attitude. Like, you called a third time, and I picked up. I ignored you the first two. I answered the third. Because I could be doing anything. And I picked up the third, and you don't want anything? Or
you don't want nothing?
What you doing?
Yo,
that's when I start diagnosing you. Okay, this bitch is on the spectrum, mildly retarded.
For sure, mildly retarded. Like,
how do I handle
it? Now, how dumb are we as human beings to keep going for that shit though? I feel like each and every one of us as human beings, we have that one person that we just keep going for this dumb ass shit and just keep going for it.
A lot of it also, I think a lot of people don't speak up. Because you got some nice people out there. And you could be getting on their nerves and they won't say anything. They'll just, say whatever to ease you, to calm you down. I guess maybe they feel like they still want to keep you around. They don't want no problems. They're not confrontational. They don't want to curse you out. Just whatever.
Whatever it is.
But it's people out there that won't speak up. And that give those people who are in their ways more reason to believe that they are right for doing what they're doing. More people need to speak up, like, and call them on these shit, like, especially like guys, like, yo, shorty, you tripping now? You know, I'm going to see my phone. Nobody's going 24 hours without their phone and they ain't lost it, or the charger ain't broken. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm gonna see my shit, so. You call, I don't like this. That's giving off weirdo behavior, and I don't really do weirdos.
It's possessive. It gives off, I'm possessive, you're mine, and you're going to answer this fucking call regardless.
Yeah, and I don't like when chicks go into that mommy mood. Like, we be so quick to try to take control when we need to learn to sit back and chill and let the guy lead. Now, that's a whole nother, that's a whole nother topic, because I got some shit to say about that. But
for these women these days, they the leader and they following their own lead. You ain't nigga.
It worked on so many other niggas, and that's why they doing it to you. They trying to introduce it to you and see if it worked. If a motherfucker could give head one way to everybody for the rest of their time, they just do it. They find the most comfortable way to do it, and they do it. But you can't do that on everybody. You gotta give different shit.
Right.
Same thing for that. Same thing for that.
Man, these women, man, they
And because a lot of guys don't speak up and I let them go ahead and talk they shit and he'll just deal with her later, she think she doing something. No, she thinks she controlling some shit. She thinks she got the answer and she know how to control niggas. All she got to do is yell, talk real fast, put him in a position where he ain't got time to process what the fuck she just said all in that paragraph, and she running shit.
Cause a lot of niggas don't. Man, I know me, man. I will fucking control alt delete that shit from my brain. So I don't even hear that shit, cuz I ain't even going to. Man, I'll be like, man, what in the fucking hell shit she just said? Because again, like for the reality of it is, I'm a listener first, right?
Yeah.
I listen to understand. So no matter how you delivering it, I'm trying to hear what you're saying. But when you going off on that tangent like that, I'll be looking at them like they stupid. I'll be like a fucking mute to them people.
But all right, look at this for this view. And I know y'all done been through this multiple times. How many times have y'all heard a chick go off at the mouth so quick, so fast, in a rage that she contradict herself multiple times? And y'all still give in. You be like,
all right, man. You got to
gotta call that bitch on. Bitch, you just said elemental P 3 times. The fuck is you talking about? Backwards, forwards, and sideways, bitch. I just heard the same thing 3 different ways.
You just keep saying the same thing.
You know what I hate?
What's that?
When you ask some motherfucker something, and they ask you a question that try to answer your shit. They answer the question. I hate that shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
The answer.
We buying time to think and still trying to control your ass. We're buying time to think. This nigga got a point. What? But what about you?
Yo.
You get what I'm saying? We don't got the answer
bro,
right now.
this shit is going crazy.
And all we know is we gotta win.
I'm so happy to hear
So
my
it's
cousin.
dog eat dog.
This my cousin, y'all. Right? This Cuzz right here, blood family. I'm so happy to hear a woman finally saying he got a point. But we still gonna argue?
Yeah.
You would never have a woman tell you that face to face.
Women have a pride problem 100%. We have a problem. That's why it's so hard for us to say we sorry.
We be like, you know what?
Yep. It's hard for a lot of us to say we need help. It's like, but a lot of that also come from in the past as well. They probably been letting down so much. Cause I'd rather not come for help. I'd rather muscle it and get it because I don't like the raised up, I'm at ease feeling somebody said I could depend on them, and then when the time comes, my anxiety at 100, like, so a lot of that behavior could come from that too. You know what I mean?
Right. And so at what point does the understanding kick in that I'm not going to do you now? All right. So listen, for me, I understand because, like I said, I always tell them that I grew up in a house full of women. This one of the women that I grew up in a house with, right? So I understand the different dynamics of different women, right? Now, I have women, her, my sister, my aunt, that I could pour into. So I'm thinking that this is the women that's out in the world. Like all women are like this. But when you pour into them and they take that and use it for weakness, it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. And that's another thing. You should learn everything from home. Because we got the feel sorry for me type, the sneaky type, the user type, the lying type, we got all that. So you
in the home, you
learn from home. You definitely learn from home.
So but for me, it's hard for me to kind of, well, not anymore because I really don't give a fuck anymore. But for a period of time in my life, it was hard for me to open up to women because a woman had used something, and not that I don't give a fuck about it. It's me, but for me to give it to you. And you being my person, and you to give it to the public, it's like, God damn.
Now, what you mean when you say give it to the public?
You know, like he said, like, say eat ass. I don't eat ass. So I decide one day that I'm going to eat my baby mom ass. Okay, right. Cool. Now, or not even use that. I'm a gangster in the streets. But this day I'm feeling vulnerable. I'm going through a mental thing.
Go ahead.
So I give you some shit that I never gave nobody before. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And then as soon as something goes wrong, a discrepancy, not too bad, whatever it is motherfucker, ain't you the same nigga that was just crying about the nigga that skinned your fucking goldfish? You know what I mean? You be like,
all right, and that goes back to what I said. For her, y'all having a discrepancy and she throwing it in your face, she's using it as ammo. You done said something that then shot at her. All she knows is like to shoot back. Yeah, all she knows is to shoot back. So now it's like, oh, you trying to hurt me? What? I'ma fucking hurt you. Okay. Why ain't you just mad at Rollo? Cause he ain't give you your fucking money? Yeah. And you shook his hand the next day, we trying to hurt you now. You fucking bitch. Like, you know what I mean? So, but I also want to explain another view of what he just said. Let's say he's vulnerable and he talks to her and she goes and run off and she's talking to her friends or whatever about it. I think that y'all see it in another view. Now, when chicks talk to their friends, and I'm not saying it has to be allowed. Nobody has to agree with it, but I just want to tell you what us women get from it.
Okay.
When chicks talk to her friends, first of all, she don't want everybody in her business. Now, she telling her friends the good, the bad, the ugly, so on and so forth. She don't want everybody in her business. So, best believe it's her close circle of friends that she's discussing her business. So, these is the bitches that she trusts won't fuck her man. She could tell them.
Are we doing air
how
quotes,
good
right? Because you
the
know how
dick
that
is.
shit get.
Yeah.
Right,
She
got
could
you.
tell them how good the dick is, and she know these her bitches. They won't go back and try to fuck them. You know what I mean?
Right.
When we telling our friends or asking our friends questions or just anything, like it could be in bragging mode, complaining mode, questioning mode, whatever. It's really just to get some insight from another point of view. It ain't got nothing to do
Lo,
with.
you can kick him out too, Lo.
It ain't got nothing to do with if she's married, can I come to her? I can't get advice from a single bitch. No, it's I value these bitches' opinion. I know that they got my back. They gonna call me on my wrong, so on and so forth. So when I say, all right, me and him was fussing about this, and that. When we talk to each other, the first thing us friends do is try to alleviate the situation and show our girlfriend his point of view. Okay, bitch, I'm hearing it and I see where he coming from. He's trying to say, cause he's trying to say, cause we're coming from two different worlds. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's what that's what the friends is trying to help the girlfriend understand. I'm hearing how you telling me, and now I'm seeing from his view. So this is probably what he's trying to say. Now we're talking about how she can approach this again without causing,
That's
so
a good,
on
but
and so
that's
forth.
but that's a good friend.
But a lot of times men look at it like,
When she approaches you, you're gonna approach her back.
right. So a lot of times men look at that as, why you telling our business?
Narrative is
You don't want her to go out in the streets and tell everybody. So
No.
that little small circle is her trust circle and who she can vent to. She can't even vent to her mom because she don't want her mom
thank you.
viewing the person in another light, viewing their person in another light.
Right. So
Are-
Sorry, I wasn't trying to pry in, but
No,
I
you
was
good.
trying to figure out what happened.
No, we're talking about.
this is a podcast.
Go
This
ahead.
is a podcast called the Socially Selective Podcast, right? This is my co-host. This is my co-host
Are
Fifi,
y'all
right?
here now?
Yeah, right now. Like it's your voice, but not your it's your audio, but not your video. It's only our video. So like, you could give your opinion on your feelings on how you feel about whatever we're talking about. We talk about a bunch of different topics. Right now, we're just talking about men being able to open up to women, and a lot of men don't open up to women for fear of them telling them something, right? And they in a vulnerable state, they using it against me, or me being honest with them and not being able to have that space to be honest.
Huh? What you say?
Why are you opening up to anyone?
Well, no. If
You-
this
you
is your
have to
person, let's say this is your significant other. This is your
Yeah.
person. This is who you pillow talk to.
In a relationship.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
like so you talking to your person about anything. You could say, yeah, when I was young I was abused. You get what I'm saying? But a lot of men don't understand when the women throw it back at him. So
What's
I
up,
explained to him how when you in an altercation with your significant other, when you feel like you being shot at, you gonna shoot back. So your significant other could be like I told him, you could be complaining, yeah, my sister took me in Walmart and made me spend over $100 on my niece and she knew I ain't have it. So if we arguing and you throw at me like, yeah, you like to let motherfuckers take you in Walmart and rob you and shit, I'm taking it like a shot. So now I'm using something you done said to me when you were vulnerable or just whenever and shooting it back at you. But now you taking it like, damn, I opened up and told you this, or it don't gotta be that deep. But
It don't have to
I
be that
said
deep,
so
right.
and so to you, and you throwing it back at me. Men need to understand that we only shooting at you because we feel like you trying to hurt us. Like women react. You know what I mean?
So does that go with to a point that I've heard? Like, does that go with a person listening to respond versus listening to understand? Because when people listen to respond, they hear trigger words and then they
Okay, no, first,
Go ahead.
no, let
pushing the issue. We're talking about every response and a reaction
Mm-hmm.
right now that she was saying. You're going off topic because I didn't understand what you were saying.
Well, he going a little
that-
deeper in now.
That was the point of it.
He going a little deeper in now.
And so as soon as you heard a trigger word that you in which you didn't understand, you had to get right in. If I would have finished the sentence or the statement, then maybe you would have understand. That's what happens with human beings.
That happens a lot.
It does.
Yeah, it do. Especially in an argument. You know what I mean? We waiting for you to say something. Huh?
It was taking me off topic. I didn't understand where it went from.
Oh, yeah, it can definitely.
About a reaction, the girl was getting mad, and I don't even know what happened after that.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. No, we was just going off of examples so we can help people understand. But in the meantime, while talking, you can still chime in and ask your own question, because I may have to ask him a question off of what we talking about to get the guy's view. You get what I'm saying? So your question was, are they listening to, when in the argument, I feel like because we already on go and on defense, we waiting for you to say one wrong word so we can go in. But when you talking to your person in the bedroom that night, it's not looking to hold stuff to throw at you. You know what I mean? So, it's damn, I feel bad. Certain stuff your significant other won't throw at you. You know it's certain stuff they told you, and no matter how angry they get, they won't throw it at you, because they know that's super strong, and that would be hateful or hurtful. But it's other small stuff that we can hold on to.
Yeah,
and throw at each other.
See, that's the whole thing. Is dependent upon what, like, all right, Donut, the turtle. Mm-hmm. When the turtle died, I was distraught. It was hurt, right? So I might have one day, I might just be having a bad day, like, damn, man, my fucking turtle. It's, you know what I mean? It's just I just feel like we don't have the space to be vulnerable and honest at all. Without it being used or turned against us.
I think what the problem is we can be vulnerable with each other. It is some people you can't trust. The problem is people don't know how to act when in a feud with each other. Soon as they feel one shot is thrown, they're ready to shoot back. Why can't people just stick to the subject at hand that you disagreeing with? Right. They always jump off the topic.
I would love to learn that, man.
Right.
Because one thing always led to another. And you'd be like, what the fuck did that have to do with the price of tea in China?
Mm-hmm. So like me and my friend, like, we have an argument and it go all over the place, start shooting shots. I let it in. And then we talk again maybe a couple hours later, and I'm bringing it back up. And now he's feeling like, oh, you're nagging. No, I'm not. We did not come to a full understanding. I need to understand that you understand, and vice versa, so we don't have to keep coming to this point.
That's a fact.
About this subject. So eventually he gives in and understands. Say he understands.
I mean, sometimes you gotta. Well, for me, I'm an understanding and accepting person.
What's up, Killer Cam?
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
I ain't really
bashing.
I ain't really on no type times, because I wanna hear what you're saying, and I wanna understand where you're coming from.
Right.
I remember I was dealing with a lady one time, and I had smacked her on her ass in public, so she kind of like flipped the lid, like she hit the lid. I'm like, damn. For me, the average person would have been on some different. I was mad. Mm-hmm. But I had to understand in my head, like, that had to come from deeper than me doing that. It had to come from somewhere deep. Yeah. And I didn't even press the issue. It took like maybe half of that same day. So I'm like, I'm just going home. I went home. She used to live next door to me, matter of fact. So she went home. I went home. And then later she called me and she said, hey, listen, man, I really feel bad about the way that I snapped on you. So I'm like, damn, yeah, what the fuck was that about? And she told me about her past trauma. Mm-hmm. Now, I feel like, number one, we should have had that conversation in the beginning, and then I would have never done that, right? And number two, her reaction to me doing that, I still don't believe that it should have been that. You know what I'm saying? That it was like, she started swinging on me.
Even what she told you could have been a lie. She just felt bad. She couldn't really tell you what it was. You know what I mean? And she felt bad and just wanted to find any
Jay, what's up, Jay? What's up, Bash? Right.
But that's also an example of understanding that you don't know what somebody else is going through. even though you could be going through something. And that's also why a lot of the shit happen with motherfuckers like traffic fucking disputes, people shooting each other and stuff
even
like
with
that.
these kids now, because none of the kids know what's going on.
Shooting a lot.
None of
St. Louis City. I mean St. Louis State.
you from St. Louis.
People walking down the street.
So,
Ooh.
You know, they need to stop violence. Stop hurting others.
all right. So what is okay? So now that we back, it came full circle. See.
Yep.
So now, because we began talking about that. So what community are you from?
Ghetto. Poor community. Not a wealthy.
No.
What town?
Like
What
what
city?
area in the world?
It's St. Louis.
Okay.
St. Louis, Missouri, or East St. Louis, Illinois?
Illinois.
Oh, yeah. So he out there where it go down there, right? So what do you? I know for a fact
The
it goes down
question
on
at
there.
hand was
What do you propose? Not using the city officials. No city official work. What do you propose the community that y'all could do in your community to combat it?
help stop it.
To help stop it. In other words.
You know what? That's a hard question. I'm not sure.
I think that it start with the community. I don't think it start with the cops.
I don't even know if more, like you said, like not more police involvement. What can we do without police involvement and law involvement?
Right.
I don't know.
Well,
they can't do much.
You don't have no opinion of what you think the people could start.
So you don't think the community? So you don't think your community or any community in America, in the United States, right? You don't think that community could actually come together to oust that shit, like stand together?
Hey, Bilal.
Right
Hey,
now,
50 Shades.
in this state, it's becoming more racist. People are not
50
talking, and
Shades said he got
COVID
into
has messed up everything.
I'm on
True,
Vigo,
it
bro.
definitely
They wanna
introduced.
communicate with each other.
It definitely introduced laziness. It definitely did.
It did.
COVID made a lot of us lazy.
So-
I think that, in all honesty, it starts with anger. I think that anger is instilled in people from freaking birth. In all honesty, you know what I mean. I'm learning with a lot of girls that I know. They having these babies, and these babies is taking on a lot of their trauma that they took on while they were pregnant. Like I have a girlfriend who her boyfriend when he first came home got her pregnant, and he was playing the streets a lot. He was still probably trying to catch up to his, the time that he lost, but he was also doing what he do the streets, to get his money. So she was worried a lot, crying for him to come home a lot. He's staying nights out, so on and so forth. And then when she had the child like fucking 2 years old, walking around asking adults like if the child just wake up from a nap, they ask, "My mom, are you okay?" Like, you know what I mean? Like, so I felt like
Which could be a good thing and a bad thing, depending on the situation.
Well, from what I got, her daughter is very worrisome. Very worrisome. I feel like she's going to have anxiety issues. Like, the loud noises scare her and all that. And it's not... Her mom was thinking, oh, she could be on the spectrum. No, it's not. I felt like
This
she was looking
spectrum
for a
shit
check.
is out of pocket.
It's for a check. And I said, it's not a spectrum. She's super worrisome. Like, and... It dawned on her one day. She said that she was in the room one day, the baby dad came in, and a certain song came on the radio. And her daughter older now, she like 4. Her daughter walked up to her and said, "Mom, you better not start crying." And she said she had to bust out laughing because that was a song she played when he out in the streets and she walking around crying, cleaning up. You get what I'm saying?
Hoping that he come home.
The daughter that endured it. Yeah. I think our community is built with a lot of anger. Anger from broken homes, early trauma, so on and so forth. I think that also us being in poverty and learning to depend on poverty also adds to our anger. Because when you get kicked off the food stamps, you get kicked out of Section 8, you're angry. You ready to turn on whoever. You don't give a fuck. You get what I'm saying? I think that it's the ignorance. I think that our communities need more knowledge. If you notice, since COVID, a lot of people, it's a slur of people that went out and got what is it for the business?
Oh, the LLCs?
LLCs and stuff.
Yeah.
It showed how many people wanted to do something with themselves. People was taking their taxes.
Right, the
right.
finances.
People was taking, even before COVID, right before COVID, a slew of people was taking their taxes and buying the food truck little cart joints.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it showed that a lot of people in the community want to be more, they want to do more, but they don't have the knowledge. That's why it's so easy to say black businesses don't have good customer service. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
I ain't gonna cut you off. So here's the thing. Here's the thing with.
You're definitely right. And I'm not even a environmental specialist.
Wow, they go slow.
You are right when it comes to that.
So the thing is, what the good thing is, a lot of the people, like you said, they did.
Her daughter did not need to be benefited, and she did.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot say that if she's needing it. Those are two different things, you know?
True.
So that hurted me, and I hope that she's getting better.
Yeah, she is.
And I don't know where she's at now.
So do you think it's so? My thing is, it's not enough niggas in our communities. It's a lot of us that feel the same way that I feel. Mm-hmm. It's not enough of us that's using our voices or our whatever we have in these communities. Bro, take it like this. Every block in Philly got some old heads from that block. Mm-hmm. That the young boy, I don't give a fuck what young bulls they is, they respect those old heads. Mm-hmm. If them old heads came back outside and come the fuck out of high and living good and getting fat and all that shit, and say, man, we not having that shit around here, it's not going to be going on around here. That's a fact. Because a lot of them, they be, what's the name nephew, what's the name little cousin, his little brother, her son, is her son.
You can't do it no more because the kids have too much opinion now. They're allowed too much opinion. Yeah, the parents are now agreeing with them to turn on whoever. And today, here in Philly, the kids are beating up the old heads. They are fucking with them while they waiting on the bus.
They fucking with the elders. Ain't there one of them young boys out there ever looked at me like they was gonna try me? Maybe because I'm not that old. But I'm saying the dudes that's my age, if we could just imagine if the whole block just come outside and we out there chilling. And we out there like because we at the point in our lives where we got businesses, so we got the time to come outside and be like, yo, what the fuck is going on with y'all?
It is a lot of people trying to work on it. I do see that on the internet. It's a lot. Like it's a guy that be down Kensington.
Salute to all them dudes that do that. Them dudes that was going up to them schools. I think it was in Southwest. Mm-hmm. And every day them dudes was at them schools. Salute to them dudes. I feel like it's not enough of them or us, because I'm one of them dudes that would do that. I don't have enough people that I know personally that'd be like, come on, bro, we're going up here and we're going to stand in front of this school while these kids, when they come in and when they get out.
Also, another thing is, I think that new tactics need to be put into place, because even when you go back to when we was kids and they have speakers come out to the school, we didn't give a fuck what they was talking about. We just was happy to get out of social studies for this freaking hour while they talk. We was never listening. Kids are not listening. To them is lecturing, and we can't complain because we was dumb at one point.
No. They didn't have us talking. Them niggas that was coming up to the schools and coming to them programs.
But those were successful people, and they thinking that putting successful people in front of children to get them something to look at, they need something to catch their attention. Sad to say, and I know this sounds like it's so far-fetched, motherfuckers is so worried about the stars. They so worried about the rappers, the basketball players, the this, the that.
Okay, so I didn't hear it for a minute. I'm sorry. I missed about 2 minutes.
All right, you want to catch up.
It's okay. It's okay. Give it. You'll catch on as we keep going.
Legendary.
So
I think that it is going to take somebody that they pay attention to and care what they say. Like, people be quick to say, oh, it's these raps and these songs. That do got a lot to do with it. It do. But at the same token, you can't really fault it, because don't forget, if you listen to the oldies, all that shit was about fucking, swinging, cheating, all types of shit. In the
it
oldies.
it was never genocide. It was never.
No, but it was a lot of R. Kelly's. It was a lot of R. Kelly's back then.
We're not gonna act like that shit don't exist.
But they try to blame. What's the song they just played?
The part though, cuz.
No, you're right. It is the violence part. It definitely is. But that's why if we can get the stars to take initiative, like just an example, like if Weezy be like, let's say example, if Weezy got on camera and be like, you know how they be showing how they interview the stars and shit, and Weezy be like,
they do it.
Yeah, I rap about that shit, but I don't really do that shit. What the fuck I look like? Selling drugs.
No. Listen, like that's not even the thing. This is the God's honest truth. But the thing is, man, these niggas is not involved in these communities, bro. That's all it is.
They not. But these guys look up to him like as a girl. You know what I mean?
But
you know how annoying it is as us female to be chilling with a guy. Yeah, we know we probably trying to fuck later on that evening. To be chilling with a nigga and he rapping Drake and shit. We don't give a fuck about that verse.
Not like, the ladies. So I can't really speak on as from the ladies, but from the youngest, right? If Lil Haas and them, they fuck with me, and I ain't told Lil Haas and them to sell nothing to nobody, and they don't sell nothing to nobody. I always push the entrepreneurship. When I came home, I pushed the entrepreneurship on the young boys. Mm-hmm. You feel me? And so they all doing that. Lil Mike doing his car detailing joint. You feel me? You got Hansi doing the ice cream and all that. You got Dante doing the goddamn what that shit is, the landscaping and all that, right? Mm-hmm. So that's 3 out of however many I could have gotten to. At least those 3 listen, right? They learn from what I've been through. But, so I come home and I'm telling them that shit not cool. It's not enough niggas doing that. They come home telling them do 20 years and you gonna be sturdy.
That's another thing. Just off of what you just said. You come home, you tell them, you put them on, get your LLC, do this. It's a lot of knowledge that go into building a business. And it's a lot of steps that we skip, us black people skip, because we're not given the knowledge. All we know is
taught it. Yep.
Go grab the LLC. And it's a lot of people who think they're gonna be rich if they get the LLC.
Just the LLC.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that causes anger and frustration and people to start doing dumb shit and scamming and so on and so forth.
Plotting.
Yeah, like it just keep resorting you back. It goes back to what I said. Knowledge, we're ignorant to a lot. And we need to figure out what to get these motherfuckers' attention. The motherfuckers that shaking that shit can give a little motherfucking interview and talk real shit too, because in reality, we know a lot of the stars did not, let's say rappers, they didn't do a lot of the stuff that they rap about.
Bro.
And if they just come out and say that shit, no, I ain't gonna lie, I did end up hustling and got my money up and saved up and approached this person and da-da-da.
But once I got my money.
Give some type of insight, yes. And you still got other people like basketball players, stars, so on and so forth. Say how the fuck you got how the fuck did Vivica Fox get fucking discovered? How? Tell us. Bitch, did you go to school for it? Did you go to school with another star, a child of a star?
They do not know.
Did somebody hear you singing on a bus stop? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Give some insight.
That's what I'm saying. They lost touch, bro. The people, they got their money. The dudes, they got their money and they got on. You know what I mean? And that wasn't never... A lot of the old heads, even some of my old heads to the day, they got their money and they got on. But back then, when they got on, they was like, yo, look, youngin, okay, I see what you doing. Okay, no, you going about it the wrong way, young boy. That ain't how you do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? They was coming in and still making sure that everything was good. The niggas now, the community don't care about what's going on. They so scared now. And it's sad because it's niggas my age that, like I said, bro, we could come the fuck outside, bro. That's all we gotta do, bro. But you telling me you gonna shoot this corner up if your uncle out there? You literally, y'all niggas, that's y'all.
But
y'all
people ain't always got time. Bro, these niggas shooting. But you got shit you gotta take care of too.
Bro,
but
these niggas shooting funerals up, bro. Ain't man.
I think that some knowledge. That another thing.
It is knowledge. It's all a part of knowledge.
Yeah, back to the LLC thing, like. It's steps you need to really take before even attaining that. You know what I mean? Like, people don't even be knowing about credit. before they go for certain things, because it's going to take credit to maintain certain
Because
things.
they telling them all you got to do is get an LLC. But shout out to the nigga. Tay, what's up, Tay? Shout out to the Nomo niggas and all that. Because I seen they had a little program, Saudi and them. Like, you got people that's doing this, but I don't feel like it's enough. That's what I don't feel like. Salute to the people that's doing it, but I feel like so many more of us could do it. As far as volunteering time, the kids don't. It's no after school programs because everybody want their palms greased. But then you got to do like me, who has the availability and time, and all I'm asking for is a space. Give me a gym. I got a bunch of dudes that play ball. Mm-hmm. Give me a gym so the young boys could come to the gym. It's no after school programs. Let's start with that. I don't know what the fuck happened to them, but they disappeared. Now, after the after school program, you used to go to the gym, whatever school it was, and play basketball from 6 to 9. Go home and go to sleep.
It's still a field, just not many.
It's sad.
Right.
They closing schools down. They selling fucking schools for $100,000. And then the dudes, us in the community, the ones that do got the money, dumb niggas should be buying this shit. Why the fuck we not buying our community? How they started shit, we ain't buying it.
Because we never learned to prioritize and prioritize our money.
Got you.
We leave the home thinking we know everything because we heard of the electric bill, water bill, gas bill, and rent, and we think we got it from there, and we don't.
As long as we can pay that.
We don't know how to save our money. We don't know how to prioritize. We don't know how to manage food. It angers me with, like I said, when I see a chick on welfare to say me and my kids don't eat leftovers. Like, what, bitch? Like, it's a lot of people that don't know how to prioritize even food.
Even food.
Like, I done got like fucking my mom. I cook some shit, like, and there's some leftover sides or something. I'm freezing that shit. Bitch, it's going in the same bag. I'm freezing this shit
one day.
Like,
I'm gonna eat it one day, ain't no question.
I'm bringing that out when I fry fish on Thursday, motherfuckers.
Ain't no question. And that macaroni and cheese gonna be good, just like you just made it.
Look, I made chili. I had a lot, filled up some bags, filled up a small bag. Told my son, you want something to eat? Make chili cheese dogs. He took it out, throw it out the fucking small bag. They had chili cheese dogs. Like, people don't know how to prioritize. So,
what about the people that go to the market and then order out that same day? All that week.
Yeah. I watch a lot of people that I know spend a lot of money on Uber Lyft. They get lazy. They want Uber Lyft all the time. And a lot of people that order out. Like, and it be stores that they can actually call the damn store and tell the store delivery.
Like, yeah, and that's crazy. And they still go on Uber Eats and do it.
DoorDash
that's crazy.
And so on and so forth.
Or
I've delivered pizza before and came just across the street, walked across the street diagonally to deliver somebody pizza.
That is insane. What's up, Play? So the next thing is, right, like, the entrepreneurship is not being taught for real, and it's not being taken serious because
they're not even being taught the proper shit when leaving the home, is what I was saying. They only know about bills. They don't know about credit.
They only know. They don't know
about They don't know about managing their money. Can you really afford a freaking house and a car? Not just because you got your taxes. And you got the $2,500 to get in the house, or the $3,000 to get in the house, and you got the $4,000 to get the car, and that still leaves you $2,000. So you balling. What about next month? Do you have the money? Because you just signed up for down payments on this fucking car. You still got insurance. You think because you paid all that money for registration and shit in the beginning, you in the clear? No, it's like a phone bill. That first bill gonna hit you. It's gonna hit you hard. You still got rent. Are you putting that into your math? When you go and you purchase a lot of stuff. No.
So let me ask you a question then. Since we giving this game, I learned most of my game from being incarcerated. You know what I'm saying? And I like to call it fortunate, right? That I was at the highest level of incarceration. So I was locked up with real life billionaires. Mm-hmm. So some of the game that they was giving me, as far as the legal game, like, you know, they'll give an entity more money than they'll give a person. Because they always take that entity, right? And get whatever money they feel like is deserved, right? Mm-hmm. So, but when did you start getting into that? Like, what was it that made you be like, hold on, I need to fucking start understanding financial literacy?
So our homie Bruce, big up to Bruce. Bruce used to always, you know how you got them friends that they call and they talk about something that they got knowledge about, but they go so far in depth that they lose you. Right. So Bruce was that conspiracy theorist friend. He always, he kept hitting me and sending me videos on credit and this and that and that. After a while, I got tired of that shit. I eventually watched one. Watched the shit. Started learning some shit. It caught my attention. So then now I'm hitting him up and asking him questions. And he's telling me ways about my credit. Now, I didn't care about the credit because I didn't know nothing about it. But now I know I need to have it. They're checking credit to get into rent homes now. You know what I mean? Before, you could just flash the bread. So, the first thing he told me, and I tell everybody, if you can find someone, the first thing he told me was, you know, he got a credit card that it goes by the longevity, how long you had it, the history. Right. The longer you have it, the better. Right. That's step number one. But you can put people on your credit card. If you put someone on your credit card, the credit card will be mailed to you in their name. You just cut it up. They never got to use it. They're just benefiting. Now they're getting the same benefits as you for having the credit card that long, for that limit, and your good status. Right. So you can put somebody on your credit and they shit jump up. So I think mine was like low 5s. It jumped up to the 6 somethings. Now it got my attention. What? I didn't even think I can get this far. You know what I mean?
That's just from them putting you on theirs.
Yeah, putting me on a card. So you could jump somebody's stuff up, or someone can jump your stuff up really, really well by putting you on their credit. Then he started teaching me the rules of credit. So they tell us, you know, you don't want to go over 30% of your credit card. In reality, it's really 10%. It's a real big restriction on it, but it's ways around it. So you still safe if you're within that 30%. But for nothing to impact your credit, it would be under the 10%. Right. So again, you want to stay within 30% of your credit, because every so often during the month, that's when they do the check-in, and that's how they go ahead and raise or lower your score. Right. I learned from him to take my credit card. This is how you make it go faster, go up faster. Take my credit card, use it for everything. If I'm at the store, I'm about to go to the movies, I'm about to swipe my debit card. No, put that shit away. Swipe the credit card, go on the phone, pay the bill right away. When you paying payments a month, that's how they make their money. They're making interest charges off of you. And they're able to play with your credit up and down. Right. They need activity. You get what I'm saying? So you can go over 30%. That's how you beat it. You can go over 30%. You can pay your rent for $1,200 if you got the limit on your credit card. Right. And just take the money out of your debit and pay it online to your card. And now you're getting buku points. You get what I'm saying? And you paid it off. So they ain't even getting to make no money off of you. Also dealing with the credit. Let me see. I said put somebody on your credit, paying your bill right away. That's another thing. Even if you do go ahead and you spend, because I went one year being fucking Auntie Claus or Cousin Claus, and I bought all the fucking kids gifts. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I probably done paid the bill down by now, but I kept, fucking with it, adding onto it, taking down. Like, I did the math, what's the 30% of all my credit cards went and spent that shit for fucking Christmas. Like, set myself back. It took me like over a year. I'm paying payments. They getting interest charges off that shit. Like, you can pay your monthly charges, but like I said, they're making money off of you. You want to pay more than what your monthly thing is. So when I get paid out of my check, I got, let's say, I got multiple. I probably got like a good 4 or 5 credit cards, but I probably swiped maybe 2 of them, maybe 3. Barely. I got one I really swiped because that's the one that give me the cash back, the rewards and shit. Right. I paid payments, but every time I get paid, I'll just take $50 and throw it on each card. Boom. Like, I'll take away the $150. You get what I'm saying?
So I got the card and I use my phone bill $145, right? $150. So I got the physical cash. So I could, before I use the physical debit card, use my credit card.
You gonna use your credit card?
Pay it.
Yeah, because you already got the app for the credit card on your phone. Your debit card is already linked to that. You can pay the bill whenever you want. So
now I'm paying it with the credit card. Do I still take the money? How long before I use the money on my debit card to pay that money back?
You want to do it right away. And the reason why I say you want to do it right away is because unless you want to keep up with the dates, I don't keep up with the dates. It's a
Right.
certain date of the month
that
they're tracking, and then it's certain dates that you're free to move however you want to move.
All
If
right.
you're going to pay attention to the dates, then you can wait and say, I know to have my alarm set for this day, let it go off, I know to
What's
pay
up,
this
guys?
bill. But I just hurry up and pay it right away.
Gotcha.
If I know I'm not going to, like right now, my card, my highest card, this month, I thought I was getting over on the fucking, on the fucking card rental and shit. I done canceled the card, froze this shit. These motherfuckers came and hit me again for another fucking $300. Bill back up to $600 fucking dollars. Like, I just was in the clear, y'all.
Holy
So,
shit.
that's my highest spent card. Then I got another card. It's probably like, I think it's down to 2 something. Like I said, when I get paid, none of the payments is what I'm going to pay. It's always over. So
You always
I
gonna
might
pay over
yeah,
what the payment is.
yeah. Because I'm trying to beat certain charges.
Okay.
But if I got to choose between the 600 and the 200 card, and they not due till next month because I done already paid the payment on them early when I got paid the last time.
Right.
I got $100 to blow. I'm putting it on the 600. I'm trying to knock this bitch down.
Down. Gotcha.
I want this bitch down. The less you owe, the less interest charges.
Got you.
So if you have, and also another thing I want to tell y'all, with the credit card, because it's okay to start off with a secure card. It's okay. The secure card, they want you to put, you get your own choice. I think the minimum might be $200. Oh, some of them, yeah, it might be less than that. Put a nice amount, because this is your credit limit. If you got it to blow, it takes time. If you got it to blow, look at it like I'm putting this money on hold. Because if you put $500 on this secure credit card, it's still yours. Yeah, it's rules on it. But with these secure credit cards, you get your money back if you follow the rules for like 1 year. 1 year of good standing payments, you get your $500 back and you still get to keep the limit. You've proven to them that you deserve this credit limit.
So Open Sky, really quick. So Open Sky reached out to me, right? I got a bunch of people that reach out. So I'm like, I'm not taking no big ass crazy limit, right? So, but now they saying we'll give you this limit if you send us this money. Are you saying that I should do that? I don't got no credit cards.
Okay,
and I don't got
that's
no
how I was
credit
gonna
debt.
say. You don't want a bunch of credit cards, and you want to pay attention. Like, you want
Snowball.
you want good credit cards, because a lot of these joints is just motherfuckers that figured out how to do it and said, let's start a credit card business. You get what I'm saying? So you
I'm only
want
dealing
good,
with like Capital One. And
right? That's what I was
shit
gonna
like
say. You want to do your research and do
Okay.
good. Like Capital One is good.
Okay.
Credit One is okay, mediocre, but okay. But they will keep offering. Don't fall for a lot of shit.
Got you.
But if you feel like they offering, so if they say, example, if you put down $250, we gonna give you $400.
Right. Something like that.
I would say take the deal. That's a good joint to start with. Also for people who another good way to jumpstart a good high credit limit, get it rolling quick, is that Chime joint. I don't have it, but I know about it. So Chime got credit cards now. When I was trying to get in on it, they wanted too much. They wanted me to get a debit card with them and then stay with them for a while and then get a credit card. I didn't feel like that shit. I think the rules might have changed now. So I ordered the card, never activated. They ain't fucking with me. I got to call in and I'm not about to do all that. But I was going to do it because the Chime credit card is like a debit card. You could put whatever you want. You could be going to Florida in May and got your money saved up. Let's say you want to get one of them banging ass cars and they require $600 down on the whole. You got the $600 in your debit account, but you ain't got it in your motherfucking credit card. Even though out of state you can't use your debit card now. But I'm just saying, let's use this as an example.
Right.
Chime, you can take the money, put it on that credit card like it's a debit card. That's your credit limit. So when you get to Florida or wherever, swipe the card, they got the holding fee. You can take it off if you want. It's like a debit card. But it is fucking with your credit now. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you want to really treat it like a credit card. But that's your chance to start your credit card off wherever you want. Because a lot of them secure joints only give you a certain limit. They don't want you to go past a certain limit.
I ain't seen one beyond 500.
Yeah, Chime, you can put $1,000 in that joint. That's a great jump start.
So wait, you put 1,000. Chime saying, all right, give us the 1,000. Like
Your limit
everybody
is
else
what you
saying,
make
give
it.
us the money.
And a good
What is
thing
your
about
money?
Chime is, let's say you put $200 on the credit card. Boom, that's your $200 limit. You've been living off the $200 limit. Let's say the next time you got money to blow, boom, you could put 200 more. Now your fucking credit limit is 400. Now you're living off the 400. You can't do that with a credit card. With a credit card, is more rules. With a credit card, you have to earn. They want to recheck your credit to see how you've been doing, if you deserve more money. I'm with Navy Federal, and my highest joint, I was super hyped. Mine was 35. You know what I mean? But I'm now super hyped because now after a couple years, they done upped it. I didn't even know. I just happened to be checking out. What the fuck? I'm up to 5,000 now. Yeah. Like, I never thought I'd see a credit card at 5,000. So, I pay attention, and I don't have too many credit cards. I got Credit One. I got 2 of them because I fell for some shit that came in the mail. I'm thinking they gonna up the credit of the one I got. Here come a second fucking card. So that's why I say don't fall for that shit. Because they'll fucking keep sending you shit. But I got that. Who else I got? Those are the ones I use. For Tiva, that was like a loan. I thought it was a loan. They lied. That was a credit card. I just don't use that. That's like a $2,400 joint. But I want American Express. I want this. Do I want Discover? I want American Express for sure. Like, I want some top shit.
once you get there, and let me tell you something about this.
Hey, little Mike.
So this shorty had came in the spot the other day, and she had flashed that joint. She was on some real live, like, so the homie tried to buy her a drink or whatever. So she like the way he trying to pay for her stuff. He yelling all loud in the bar, yeah, I'm paying for it. But she already got the card. The waitress already got it, so she bringing it back to her. She flipped that shit open. When I say the shorty was sitting there talking to that nigga like this, I'm looking at the mom. I'm
holding
like,
the bill to face him?
The platinum
holding
card.
The credit card. Okay,
yeah.
okay. Holding the
Look
credit
here, sir. That little shit that you trying to take care of. And I'm like, damn. Yo, like, once you get American Express, you don't need no other cards. Like, people need to understand that.
I want that joint. I want it.
You on your way.
I could have went for it now that I know what my credit is, but I can't go for it now because I'm trying to go for a house. So it's like you don't want to apply for nothing.
You want to let them come. A lot of people, like even Garnett, I was be talking to him, and he was like, man, for real. Like, you want to let them come because not eventually, but you're doing the right thing, they're going to come to you. They're going to send you a low joint, might be 25,000.
Mm-hmm. But I feel like I'm up there now because now my score is in like the 700s. So I feel like I can come at them now. Like, and I don't have I learned their rules.
Yeah, history is cool.
They don't want over 5 cards. I don't have over 5 cards. I think I got 4 or 5, but I think it's really like 4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I stay within the means.
How important is credit? Knowing what you know now, how important is teaching credit?
It's very important because credit is the same as when they say your street credit. You keeping your word. It's exactly the same as that. Motherfuckers don't trust you if you don't keep your word. So in white America, I'm going to say corporate America. Let's not say that. Let's say in corporate America, because you got successful all types of ethnic backgrounds.
Yeah, right.
In corporate America, your credit is your word when talking to them. Your credit is putting your money where your mouth is. But you can earn that credit by showing that you can keep your word when doing business with small businesses, with other businesses. So the things that hit your credit is those businesses. If you keep on paying your phone bill, they won't show up. Like, they may be on your credit that you have a revolving bill, but there's nothing in the negative to say about you. So you can go into corporate America and get whatever you want. I hate those videos when they be like, you want to be successful? They be like,
Sarah, what's up, Sarah?
Take your credit and get $100,000 loan, a $1 million loan, and get 10 apartment buildings and rent it out. Now that's it. Bitch, stop talking to us like this. We don't even know how to get the credit to get the fucking loan. You're like, what the fuck are you talking about?
How the fuck we gonna get the loan? Like, tell us how to get the loan first.
And like, even also with it also play a big part because like, with even buying a home, I never in my life thought I'd ever be in a position to be buying a home. Like, I didn't, you come from the mud, certain shit you don't envision. So I just was stumbling. I don't know.
Or not in
late
that
nights. I don't know what the fuck I be doing half asleep, but I be applying for shit. I told you I applied for a liquor enforcement agent. Like, I got all the way to the polygraph and was like, this might not be for me. But I just be applying for shit. Somehow they hit me back and was like, you can fucking get a home. What? Like, but it's so much that go along with it. Credit does play a part, and they do work with you with the credit. But they go by your income. Your income really means something. So we think we the shit. We done skip certain shit in school. We don't need all this education. We can get these jobs. But these jobs, we might feel like we comfortable at $20-something an hour. That's not enough. When buying a home, they go by your debt to ratio income. That's your credit. They go by the stuff on your credit is your debt. If you only make but so much, they're only going to give you but so much.
That's correct.
So people be like, oh, I was offered $100,000 to buy a home. That's not shit. That's not shit.
$100,000 is not nothing.
I'm going to let you know now. Making $100,000 a year will get you $300,000 to get a home. That seemed like a lot till you get on Zillow.
And try to buy a fucking house.
And then you find homes under $300,000, and they still look like the fucking homes you've been growing the fuck up with. You try to get it's so fucking funny how the next level of homes is beyond that threshold. Like, and it hurts y'all. And then even that, when buying a home, let's say you eligible for $300,000.
You eligible, okay.
Do you know what the fuck the mortgage is, y'all? Like, I'm telling, this is my business.
So what?
The mortgage is like, y'all, at fucking $270,000 with good credit, 1% assist, blah 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 blah. Mortgage is fucking $2,200.
Damn.
It's hard to find a mortgage that's like $1,400 now, y'all. If I use the whole $300,000, my mortgage is going to be like fucking $3,000 a month. Don't forget you adding on taxes.
And you gotta pay closing fees.
Cheltenham area is $10,000 for taxes. You're breaking that and dividing that into 12. That is now added onto my monthly mortgage. On top of the fee. Because when you do mortgage, you got your FHA and your conventional. Okay, they're charging you a fee. That's a
I'm playing with my family, man.
That's an insurance fee. That's insurance to say we don't trust that you're gonna pay your mortgage, so you gotta pay this extra on top of the mortgage to prove to us that you're gonna pay it. Your home gotta reach 20% equity before that bill can drop.
Dang.
And if you FHA, you want to cross over to conventional because FHA won't tell you at your 20% equity. Conventional will. FHA will just keep taking your money.
Yeah, salute to that.
So, I know we got big dreams and we want shit, y'all, but it really, really takes shit. Like, I thought I was bowling. Ooh, $300,000. Then I was like, I can't afford that. Can you keep me down to the 215s? 220s.
Yeah, shit.
I want to go down to the 200s. Like, y'all, crack houses is going for fucking 100 and something thousand. Empty lots with no fucking house. A pound of bricks, just whatever.
A pound of bricks is crazy.
It's going for 100,000, y'all. Them joints not even 50,000 no more. Like,
right. That shit crazy.
It's crazy, and it's like, we don't have the knowledge. And like when I talk to the banker and she doing the math and she like divided by this and 3%, bitch, they lost me on fractions. I ain't gonna lie. Percentages, letters, they pissed me off. Like, I'm about to start daydreaming about what I gotta do when I get off this call now. Like, she lost me, and it just made me feel like, damn, there's so much knowledge that we don't have, and that's why we're angry in the community and we can't get nowhere. We need knowledge, and we need to learn how to listen. A lot of us got short attention spans. A lot of us, we want to know.
Enough. I'm glad I'm a vet. You want to get in the box? Get in and talk to us.
We gotta go to fuck the Texas and get a fucking. You could get a baby mansion for $300,000.
Might as well do it.
Yo, that shit is gorgeous.
Might as well do it.
My baby dad won't let me take him. I just want to hurt him.
You on that bull crap. You on that bull crap.
You want to talk to him? Yeah. Talk to y'all later. Sorry.
Good people.
Hello.
Damn, I gotta make sure this shit. We gotta tighten this on the drum. Let me see. Make sure that shit on the jaw.
Alright.
Fire. Yeah, we got time. We rolling. I don't know when that shit gonna check, but man.
Hello. How you doing? I'm alright. I got you on speakerphone. I'm with
Gage.
G. Yeah, I had to think of a name to say.
What's up? What's up, bro? It's Gage, yo. Gage.
My cousin.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, man?
What's going on, man?
What the fuck wrong?
Huh?
No, the phone, it sounds a little mechanical. Y'all talking.
He called. He
Is
said,
that better?
Huh?
Is that better?
I mean, I can hear you. It just sounds like your voice sounds a little computerized a little bit. What's up, nigga?
"What's going on, man? We just got done filming a episode of the podcast. We got a couple minutes left and shit. You feel me?
You said you got a couple what?
Couple minutes left on
We
the
doing a
podcast.
Oh, yeah, what y'all talking about right now?
Multiple things, but I was just speaking on credit and giving knowledge when buying a house and so on and so forth. But we were speaking on what the community can do to help alleviate some of the crime and so on and so forth. And I was just saying that I think it start back with us not having enough knowledge to get out of poverty. And stuff being lingered over our heads to keep us in poverty.
So I can't really hear you that good. You said something about, you said poverty or property. What did you say?
Poverty.
Poverty?
Yeah.
And what's the subject?
So we're saying, like, what is it that we believe need to be done to help lower some of the crime and, the anger that's going on in the community, like, the way things is now. And I was saying that how it's basically people not having enough knowledge to get out of poverty and people being angry because they feel stuck and they taking it out in other ways and on anybody. And also how the children are being raised as their parents' friends because their parents are lonely, may not know how to deal with people or handle people or chase people away, so on and so forth. Like all that trickle down and build the community. And also people still going off of the raps and stuff and feeling like they gotta get it from the muscle from selling drugs and so on. So like we need other alternatives.
Ask him, hey yo, ask him how you feel about the rap now.
How you feel about the raps now?
How I feel about what?
Raps now. Like they blaming it on the raps.
Well, rap is what it is. I mean, everybody.
This is a call from Pennsylvania State Correctional Institution, Cole Township. This call is subject to recording and monitoring.
I mean, as far as rappers go, I mean, they rapping about